Warning, is this a crypto disaster for America or just another massive, massive distraction? I'm here to tell you the truth that if you're not grounded spiritually, physically, and financially, they're going to scratch, claw the very assets you worked extremely hard to accumulate. I'm always going to be authentic and transparent with you and share with you exactly what I'm doing. What I'm encouraging you to do is do your research. This is nothing new under the sun. I've been sharing with you guys and people, you'll see in the comments, it's hilarious. This shows how distracted we are and how much we don't pay attention in our attention span in America. We're like goldfish. I'm talking about February 20th, 2026. It's not a flip of a switch. Markets aren't going to go up. It moves into a new transition, if you know, you know, energetically. And what it represents, listen to me, those who have ears to hear and eyes to see will see this, is it represents the dissolvement of the old systems. Then we transition into the new system for the next 100 years. This will start a 36-year cycle. It'll be our new financial system for the next 100 years. Like I said, those who have ears to hear and eyes to see will see this. You're going to see the fragmentation of centralized systems, brokers, banks. You're going to see the very cracks in the system. Healthcare, it's going to get exposed. You're going to see the cracks in the system. Religious, you're going to see pastors, unethical and immoral, get exposed. Influencers, you're going to see their true intentions come to light. We can no longer hide from the darkness. What's done in darkness comes to light. The seeds planted are about to bear fruit, to include all of us. So the greatest thing you should be doing right now is getting your shit together, like I've said since 2020, physically, spiritually, and financially. You should become a warrior in a garden, not a gardener in the war. We have plenty of gardeners out there fighting against an invisible enemy that's created for them. If these people only knew that this distraction is created for them, and study Ray Dalio's Changing World Order, the Fourth Turning. These are all things that are created for you to separate you. And when you start to realize that there's really fucking dark people in this world, and there always has been, the devil is the prince of the earth. Lucifer was an angel whose ego kicked in and God cast him down to earth. We all have darkness in us. And the greatest thing you can do is look in the mirror every single night and ask yourself, am I dialed in physically? Am I dialed in spiritually? Am I dialed in financially? And that should be your mission. And if everybody did that, the world would heal, but that's not the world we live in. We live in a 3D world. Our soul came into a physical body, into a 3D world to heal through these experiences. And this has to happen. It's like a caterpillar becoming a butterfly. And you think that the exposure and the disclosure is heavy now? You better buckle the fuck up because it's coming hot and heavy. The greatest way you can combat this is not by combating another human. It's by looking at the human in the mirror and saying, am I dialed in? What does my budget look like? What does my physical walk look like? And am I spiritually aligned with God? And for me, Jesus Christ, because he gave us the greatest lessons. The disciples, disciplined people, discipleship is discipline. He took undisciplined people like us and taught them the path, the way, the truth, and the life. He talked to them out in the streets. He wasn't in the fancy buildings. He was telling to the people in the robes, one of you cast the first stone if you have not sinned. Well, all their sin is coming to light now. And we don't have to do anything. We have to become good people. We have to become stewards of this beautiful land that God created for us. Just like the disciples, when they got all distracted, he's like, put your blinders on. They're like, Jesus, don't go in there with the guy on the mat. He walked in there like a boss. And that guy on the mat was waiting for a fountain. That they said these magical angels came down and they blessed it. And if you get to that fountain, all these sheep were like, oh, if I get to the fountain, it's going to heal me. And Jesus walks up to him, and I'm paraphrasing, looks him in the eyes and says, do you want to be healed? He says, yes. Just pick up your mat and walk. It's that simple. So they are going to scratch, crawl your digital assets out of your hand. And I'll tell you what, I've been very vocal about this, and what's in my head is coming out now. No more of this. I'm not filtering anything I say, because it was so fucking disappointing to see the hype, the hopium, these price predictions. We saw so many people get wrecked on the back end of last year. People are in depression now, anxiety, because they were sold this hype and hopium. And I've been very vocal about this in my community and with my team members, because I don't want to hear any of you in this bullshit and hype and hopium, because that's not how winning is done. That wrecks families, it wrecks portfolios, it wrecks expectations. The only thing you can stand on is your discipline, your consistency, financially, spiritually, and physically. So don't let them rip these out of your hand. Hold the line. Stand in the gap for your family. And men, grow the fuck up. And I'm speaking from experience. I had to. I was a broken little boy, chasing hype, chasing hopium, and I admit that. I look at my channel back from 2020 to 2022. Damn, I was immature. But I decided to heal through that. And it's been a journey, and I still got a lot of work to do. And I got so much shit to work on in my life that I have no time to look at yours. So I hope this message reaches your heart well. Get your shit together. And let's rock this out. Become a warrior in a garden, not a gardener in a war. I love you guys. Warriors, rise! Get your shit together. God bless you.